Buenos dias, mi familia. Grand Rising. Welcome to another episode of Heaven on Earth. I am La Supra Cobra from Her Majesty, delivering the messages from the Divine Mother with much love. It is Mercury Day, Wednesday. This is the day of manifestation. So what are we manifesting? Would make that ooh, there's a little one trying to attach to you. That's what we do to you. Put your ass out. Had a fucking weird DD, man. It was just ratchet. I guess we'll talk about it. Somebody, when you're all alone and there's no one home, and I'm just here thinking about you. It's too early for this. What time is it? 9:50 it is. I wanted to say September. February. Come on, work with me, dude. The 26th. Why September? Let me see. I do have the Spirits of Darkness and Light divination deck and divination. Venetian. Something's Venetian. It's what the fuck? And I just heard it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I don't know. Something Christmas. Something happy, something cheery, something the heart. When songs come through, y'all, that is your heart talking to you. We sing a little song for you, dear, so you know you're loved. And we give you a little wink and luckily hope you think that you know that we love you. I tell you, us gays, we are wonderful, delightful, full of love, full of cheer. We are basically the fucking Care Bears. So let me pull a perimeter check to see what it is. Give me the perimeter that we're at. Which realm are we in? Oh, sorry, Bubba. It didn't. Calm down. You are so dramatic, dude. You act like the card cut your back. My children, I swear. So, someone trying to put you to sleep. This is a sleeping spell. The other door has been closed. They can't access you. They can't access you. So, these are people who are trying to... Not trying. These are people who dream walk, astral project, all that dream state. And the both are in the reverse. So this 3003003 has been closed and blocked. There's no more hopefulness for this person. There's still no update on that Leo that they're looking for. Oof. That's a special message for somebody out there. 3003 and 808. 88. These are the shamans. There is no more access gate. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. There is no more access gates. There is no more opening to this gate. It has been shut, closed, blocked, walled, bricked, shut down. You cannot access these shamans anymore. Of their collaborations with one another, of their heart, of love a lot. Because we love you lots. Long time. These are genuine pink lights. These are God's army. In case you didn't know, when you meet a pink light one born on a Tuesday, these ones will F you up. But the ones who look to the Lord, anywhere you go. This is the army. And this door has been closed. So anybody trying to cipher off of your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chakras, it's a finito, it's a over, it's a done, it's a pizza. Oh, I see. That's for the P3DOs. The PDOs. That's what I call them. The PDOs. Yikes. Okay, cool. For some of y'all needed to know that. So these are people who are born on the 1st, on the 8th, and on the 30th. Or is it August the 3rd and the 1st? Put those numbers as it works for y'all. With much love and light. That perimeter check has been shut down. Welcome back. Okay. A new perimeter that we are facing. 2, 5, 5, 2. And then sharing is in the upright. So these are people we're going to be sharing right properly. But this format over here is still in the upside down. It is the same bear. Share a lot. Somebody's trying to capture you. 2, 5, 5, 2. Okay. What's going on? Who's still trying to capture me? Us, the collective. That's what I mean. Oh, thank you. And I hear Anu. King Anu, thank you from heaven. Thank you for loving us and showing us the way. Master Saint Germain, hey, I hear ya. Who else coming through? Hail, Holy Mother, Divine Mother, Ascended Master Spirit Team, come through me. Ancestorines. Virtues. Thank you. Anu, what do you have for us? 2552. These people are binded, blinded, and blackened of rose-colored glasses. They no longer seek revenge with you. They are in total, utter despair of a tragic romance. Spirit of the Black Rose in the reverse. This is no longer happening. So the warning of the car. Someone could start with the letter car. C. There's no more death spells sent to your car. Thank you. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Raphael. Thank you, Raphael. Faniel. That's what I thought. There is a masculine presence around us. It's at the bottom of the deck. The door is closed. The door is closed. What's up with this September? September wanted to come through. September's in pain. Someone born in September is in pain. Yes, it's hitting their heart big time. Oh, this is the crack that's going to open you up. I see. What do we need to know about this pain? Shadow. What's the shadow from the heart? That the songs that they're not singing. I see. Someone has realized that guns, sex, and drinking and drugs and making fun of people has caught up to them. That surface level chat and no deep diving, it's just not good enough, is it? No, it's not. Here's the truth. This is your sign. Pay attention. Another clarity for them. How about some healing? What's the healing over here? Puppy love. Oh, nice and sweet. You want something nice and sweet. No more tragic romance. No more revengeful love. No more despairing into my heart. Like, no, all of that shit's bullshit. What was the shadow of this despair of revenge? Ravage. Somebody who was doing blood magic, y'all. And I'm getting the people stealing trash with your menses. Utter disgusting. Or pricking their finger. Or animal sacrifices. Jesus. You know, the Christ died so that you wouldn't have to do this anymore. This is the Old Testament. Old friends, old beliefs, old traditions that don't even go with you now, homo. I mean, if we're talking about gays, I'm gonna take it there. What? Why the blood magic? I'm gonna switch the deck with tarot, taking it to the Oceanic Tarot. What's with the blood magic? They wanted people to love them. And so they did blood magic so people would love you like puppy love, obey me, do as I say, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, that didn't work out for you, did it? You can't make people love you, dude. I don't care in what universe you're from. That shit still doesn't work. You stop binding people to love you. Seriously, no. Love them and respect them and honor them and be generous with them just as they give to you. And they already showed you how. You already know the model representation of how it looks, feels, sounds, and touches you. Touches your heart, dude. There's still some of you that still have that inkling, that knot. Let's see. What is it? If you have so much gifts and abilities, wouldn't you want to be able to control them and do as you say because you're God's? The ruler of all, our creator, told us, free will, baby. She wants you to love her because you love her, not because of an agenda of a condition. No, it's a relationship you build with the Lord God, and whichever way it is for you. There's no wrong way. That just tells me what part you're on. The reason that they did this was out of boredom. 4 of Cups. You were bored and you did this. 13:11 on the clock. 8 of Swords because somebody restricted you, so now you want to restrict them. That's the revenge. What is this? 8 and 4? 12. You might have been undressed or made a mess by a 12, which is the life path 3. And these fools who are not on the right side of God are very Casanova-like. They know how to woo you in the woo hours. Mess with your head, mess with all types of your head, and make you the pup to their love. And a lot of you got stuck on this. Maybe they brushed your hair and that was just something that no one has ever done for you and you were like melted in their hands. You've never met somebody so sweet, kind, never cussed at you, never even said a bad word or even degraded anybody. That was just, what? It popped the top off your lid there, head. It brought in your intuition when you met this puppy love of someone so nice and sweet. However, in the exchange of energy between partnerships, and that could be any relationship, love or platonic, we have 10 of Wands in the reverse. There needs to be some form of responsibility for your actions. Because this is wands. This is what you do. And so somebody might have saw you doing this blood magic. And it put this person over here in pain. It put them wondering if the only reason you were with them is because you were drunk, or because you were on drugs, or because you only wanted sex from them, or because that person always made it fun for you and you weren't bored anymore. They entertained you like a fucking jester. Or maybe the fact that this person doesn't dive in deep into where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? That all they asked you was, is your day okay? How are you feeling today? 1551, and that just, hey, calm down. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. I love you. Something like that. Where you're having an irate day and someone just comes in and acknowledges your frustrations and tells you everything's gonna be okay. And that just threw everybody for a fucking whoop-de-whoop. 5 of Wands. And made it into a compa-fucking-tition. Like, what? It was not a competition. That is our genuine nature. Hello. we didn't try and pull a fast one on you. That's just who we are. Like, what? Yeah, but a lot of people have a lot of different type of wounds that a lot of people don't even fucking realize it. What's the shadow? What's the shadow of this responsibility? They all see you as a hunter. So they judge the book by its cover. Now remember, God sends in her troops. I say her, that's how I channel. Deal with it. She sends in her troops. And she knows that people are going to prey on you. She knows people are going to try and take advantage of you. She knows. So she armors you up with a face of F you. Ask me how many fights I fought. Physically, 1. Verbally, thousands. She knows who you're going to go up against. So she arms you with weapons of mass destruction that makes people go flippity-floppity all the way down the rabbit hole. We are armed with certain gifts that at the moment of impact, you best motherfucking believe they come out instantly because they are instincts. And a lot of you might have forgotten your instincts of the level of trust within yourself, of your own self-worth that comes from your self-love. To knowing that you got this. And to trust your shadow, who is your ride or die. And that one will never go down without a fight. You better be ready. Because when crazy hits the fan, it is a matter of shift. So, be ready. Web it. Okay, what do we need to know about this? They see you as the hunter. Of course, so if they see me as a hunter, they think I'm the bad guy. And then Sagittarius is looking at me. Scorpio is looking at me. What's that? 8th and 9th house. They see you as a wild, untamed desire. The werewolf, like I said. It'll shift. Because of the light within us. It is precious. It is sacred. So we have a defense mechanism to protect it. Call it the werewolf spirit if you want to. I don't care. A lot of people are aware of this because it happens a lot during October. Where the veil is the thinnest. Where you can see the truth of who you are. That this is the cover. The truth is the light within us. That's when you see it the most. The magic that happens around that time. Ha ha, ho ho, hee hee. Whenever I want to be. Don't you see? It's within thee. And they see it. Man, they trip balls on it. It has made them super obsessed about it. To where the point is, I want it. What is this? Nature, grounded, ancestors. So they'll do... Thank you. Whoa, that was 2. Metatron and who? Oh, you know who. Divine Mother. Lady Ashura. Spirit of the Earth. Dirt. Magic. That's manifestations of Pentacles. And they're so obsessed, they got everybody involved to look at you. To look at it. To look at the magic that's happening as you say what you say, when you say it, and how you say it. They got everybody all types of twisted. Especially in the eyes. Right? The soul is in the eyes. So what do you see? It's in the reverse. These are evil feminines of earth signs who try to conquer you during the Samhain. Take your light for a new beginning. To be you. Except they forgot about this. This was our tactical defense mechanism, armor. Ain't no way. There is a lockdown tight mechanism that protects you, family. And they did not see this one coming. And so they're like, well, how can you be of the light and still have this? Do you think Divine Mother did not know your plan of attack? You think she had no idea how you were going to try and steal it? The utter disrespect for our Divine Mother. Yeah, you were trying to take someone's light. 2244, that's a power command. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't no way, no how. Sorry. The energy of our vitality is always in resurrection mode. I am constantly dying. Always rising. Fire, water. There's a very special significance about fire, water. Look into it. Research. See what you find. Okay. This untamed spirit is an untamed melody. The songs that come from within your heart. It is a true blueprint. You are of celestial beings who come here to show the true unconditional love that walk with you, the archangels of power, celestial beings. Now, the archangels are on the perimeter of the physical plane, walking here with you, if you can believe that that's even true. This world is amazing. You just gotta believe it. What do we need to know? What is the clarification here about this stealers of energy? Stealers. Oh, thank you. At the bottom of the deck, it's a clusterfuck of fairies. Time to calm the chaos or walk away from these third parties. Cray. What is happening here is this person who is a dickweed death, new beginnings are needed. This person isn't going to change. This person who does the blood sacrifices, This person isn't going to change. And I feel like they're so used to it because they're also like in a gang. Look at that sleeve. They're in a gang, and this is what they do. And so you did it to fit in, right? To have friends. You wanted to feel needed. New beginnings are needed. You wanted to feel needed. Yeah. Nope. Suck it up, princess. Accept your karma. And they don't want to accept their karma. They don't want to accept the fact that the things that are happening to them is because of the things that they do. Blood rituals. Stealing someone's trash to do a blood ritual. Poking your fingers to curse on somebody. Dude, like, do you see the ludicrousy of it? Like, I'm not trying to judge you, but I'm trying to judge you in the sense of that shit's crazy. Fine. I've been mad at some people, but I would never I wouldn't take it that far. I'd drink a beer and be like, fuck it. They like me, they don't like me. I'm not gonna fucking force them to like me. Right? Because look at her foot. It's full of blood. La sangre! La sangre! Fuck, dude. What's this one? It was in the reverse too. Fucking Mercury retrograde. Take time to personally take time to take personal responsibility. Get out of here. Time to take personal responsibility, and they don't want to. What did we say earlier? That's confirmation. They don't want to take responsibility. Fuck no. Because then they'll know for sure they fucked up. They lost the most incredible love that they have ever found in their life. I'm gonna put it to you like this. You ever had a dog that does everything you say? You ever had a pet that follows you everywhere you go? And even when you yell at them, 27, they still love you? Even if you forget to do something, they still look at you like little sparkles in their eyes. Because they genuinely love you. As you are. Beat up, broken, cut, bruised. They loved you because you were there for them in a moment in their life where they thought, fuck. But you opened up your house, you opened up your door, you opened up the phone, you answered the phone, where others didn't. So they had a special, genuine love for you. And maybe, what's this card? Maybe this person of blood magic wanted something more. Because everybody they met does that. Huh? Life Path 7? Everybody they know does that? It's funny, I watched a story yesterday on Criminal Minds about this guy and his wife. And they started to do swinger parties. They started to go to swing parties. And it all started out of boredom. It started with, let's meet each other at a bar, pretend to be different people, and I'm going to hit on you. And I'm going to watch other guys hit on you, and then when they do, I'm going to come in and sweep you off your feet. Even though he already had the girl. But it was like they wanted to keep reliving this moment of meeting, of new. Well, something happened. He got into an accident and they had to remove his testes and some other parts of his wiener, and then he became impotent. His whole life revolved around sex. So now that shit was upside down. Now he went to these parties and was killing these people because he could not live in that lifestyle anymore. And that was the only lifestyle he knew. And that's the lifestyle he wanted forever and ever. He could not accept the fate that it was done. And God literally took it off of you. Dissected you. So I tell you this, Homo erectus, if you are doing this blood magic, we are putting it into the courts to tell you, if you're doing it to these children of God, whether they are adults, whether they're pubescent, teenagers, I don't care how old they are, you will be stricken with impotence from here on out. This is out, over, done. We will no longer be accepting your blood rituals. It hasn't been accepted for over years of generations of eons since the Christ. As of right now, it's off the table. And if you attempt this, after watching this, be ready. Be ready to be dissected. And I'm not making threats. I'm delivering a message. Change your ways before you get snipped and cut, getting a spiritual vasectomy from the Lord God of those creep-ass accidents you were sending people, right? In those spells. Yikes. This also goes to those people who were secretly recording you. I also got that message. For those of you who were secretly recording people without their consent. Because there was some pervs around you you wouldn't even imagine. From your own family. Who took the initiative on that green light to do this. Ain't that right, trucker? Did you know that a CB radio can pick up cordless phones? Back in the days when cordless phones were doing it, they were recording you on your conversations with your partner. Especially those of you who are true gays. And not something we just do for fun or boredom. They were recording your conversations. Uploading it on the dark web. Getting profit off of this. So that's why so many people, so many tarot readers have been picking up on reparations for all this time that they have been doing it to you. And I remember when I got a cordless phone, I would say it was my junior year, if not senior. No, it was my junior year. 98 when I got a cordless phone. But that was me. Like, I specifically picked my white Sony cordless phone. And the reason I know this is because my cousin Richard told me one time. He said, you know, your brothers came to talk to me. I said, oh yeah? What about? They told me you're gay. Just flat out like that. He didn't sugarcoat shit. Told me you were gay. And? I said, how does that make you feel? He said, you don't know? How would I know? What? He's like, I already have a girl that works for me who is gay. Really? I didn't know. And he's like, yeah, she's one of my best employees. I was like, oh, interesting. He said, yeah. He's like, you need to be careful around your brothers. So what do you mean? They've been recording your... No. I don't know if he said recording, but he said they've been secretly hearing your conversations through the cordless phone of the CB radio. I said, what? How do you know that? He told me. So amongst men, they'll tell each other the truth of what they're doing and how they're doing it. I said, really? He said, yeah. And after that moment, it was kind of like no feelings for these men in my family. The things that I did for them, or I reached out for them, it wasn't like puppy love after that conversation. And there was times that I would forget and believe that they loved me, but it wasn't. And that has come up for renewal to remember, family, that these people will lie and say a whole bunch of horrendous things about you because it's who they are as a person. It's who they are as a person. And quite frankly, it's wow. And not just that, and not just recording phone conversations. I also got secret cameras in your room. And that would make sense because my other brother put his computer system in my room and claimed it as a tax write-off for his company to put his computer in my room. He could have put it in the living room, but he put it in my room because he thought, oh, here, Connie, you can use the computer you can download music and movies or whatever. Download movies. You mean secretly record us, me and my girlfriend. It was funny, I never really picked up on it until like my girlfriend at the time would tell me. She was like, I feel like I'm being watched. And I don't know if that was when we got the camera or after the computer. I don't remember, but I remember her saying that one time. And I don't know if she was in on it. Thinking back about it now, I remember that I set up the camera because I had this feeling she was messing around with my brother. I'm not saying names, so do what you will with that. But I remember I felt some type of way and I put a hidden camera in my room and started and hit play, record or whatever. But she saw it. I guess I did it too obviously because, like I said, I'm not a criminal. And I didn't catch anything because she must have told him. Dude, like after like I was waking up. Remember that when you wake up from your dreams and you're in that transition from spiritual to matter, there's a whole lot of downloaded informations that come through to like, hey, remember this box you didn't uncheck? This box is not checked. This box down here is not checked either. Remember this memory, this moment, this da 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 da. And the spirit's like connecting the dots and you're just kind of like, what? You know, when I see these tarot readers that are out here talking about the stuff that has happened to them, I always thought that it was too much. But now I see why they do it. They're trying to connect the pieces for themselves for their own life because they have been robbed of money, of time, of privacy. And these are the things that people are waking up to. So if these videos were actually recorded of us and put on the black web and made money off of it, It even got me thinking of these girls that I met. Were they actually... I met them? Or were they sent to me? Now, one of my exes, she showed up at my job that I used to work at and was like, I want to talk to you. I think you're pretty, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't really pick up on that until like way now. That I was like, wait a minute. And all of the girls back then when I dated, back in that other state where I used to live in, were all sex fiends. All of them. And one of them started with the letter C. Yes, this is correct. All of them. And that was like, and I thought maybe it was because like a small town, there's really not much to do. And so that's what you do. But I'm starting to think that they were put there. Because they're all part of it. All these families are mixed in, doing the same things to their children and their children and their children. There is a major corruption happening in small towns, y'all. And because they are small towns, they get away with it. Because the sheriffs, the police, the border patrol, the customs, there's a lot of them that are in it. It's the ones that are not in it that are happy to work there, and they'll have a big smile on their face, on their pictures, because they did it, they made it. They didn't get in by knowing certain people. It's wild. That's what's coming into the surface. That's what's coming to the light, y'all. So be ready. This is that time of these illusions coming to the light. Illusions of endless waiting. No longer will you be waiting. The past has come up. Especially that time during Christmas. Of those gifts of generosity and assistance. Who were these gifts coming from? Why were these people so generous with certain people? Who was assisting them? Yikes. And these are people who are decay, rotten, and stagnation. These so-called flies on the wall who were actually recording you. And then snip and cut and sell it on the market. Yo, that PORN industry, I'm about to take it down. Because this is out of control. It's out of control. And they've made everybody believe that it's okay, it's normal. It's not, y'all. It's not. This is why so many mental illnesses are out there. This is why so many relationships don't get together, don't partner up with people. Because they have left you in isolation and self-soothing yourself. This is not what the Lord God wanted for you. The Lord God wanted for you to pair up and collaborate with people and be there for one another. 333. When you see 333, this is your sign that's telling you, hey, wake up, homie. There's some wacky things happening around you and you're not seeing it. Because of your status, of your wealth, of the windfall, that you're gold. Your purity in action, your energy is what God desires here on this playing field. Not this fly of decay, but that magnificent heart that you carry of that childlike innocence. That childlike innocence is your light, is the attraction magnifier, the amplification of your abundance. You're like a child star, and when you speak, everybody wants to listen because look at those eyes. It's all about the eyes, y'all. And the color has nothing to do with it. Oh, wow. That was a different turn. But that needs to come out. What's the shadow in all of this? 3 shadows. These people, they want you stuck in your head of once upon a time with these certain girls that you've met, to keep you guessing of, is it them? Is it my one? You gotta let that dream go. You gotta let that shit go. So then you start to think that, well, maybe they left you because of how your body looks. You see how you feel. You are not seeing straight because they have belittled you, broken you down into little pieces. That's why you're stuck in your head, overthinking all the coulda, woulda, shouldas that I should have said, should have done, blah, blah, blah. No. No. You're already made beautiful. But these perverts who were recording you made you believe you weren't. And so in that moment, you were like, well, F it. I'm going to run. When things get tough, you run away. Stop. You're only seeing red. It is not that serious. Just breathe. They want you to run away. They want you to feel like you have nobody to rely on. They want you to feel like no one would be there for you. Because that's how they want you to keep doing these things that you're doing. Right? I touch myself. I want you to notice I'm already messed up in my head. Don't you know this? I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. This is what's happening right now, dude. This is the karma. The justice is being balanced right now by us speaking our truths. That's justice by speaking. Judgment is when they grab you by the leg and drag your ass to correct the wrongs and make it balanced again. So Libra, this might be a call to you, Libra. What are the signs that are here? Fire, passion, creativity, spark, air, fire signs, and air signs. Yeah, Libra, fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. When I think about you, I touch myself. That's how they want you. And if you guys out there, genuinely this falls a lot to men. If you're doing this on the daily, that's how they want you. So go against the grain and rebel and be a rebel and deny them access to your energy so they can no longer harvest off of you. Save your juice, homie. Save it for someone that you love, not your hand. Talking to you, Pisces. You're the one who's upside down on this. You're the one who doesn't want to take any form of responsibility. Perv. This is all about your gifts and how you can transmute the lessons of what is happening to you. How you picked up and left. Especially those of you who have the south node of Aquarius. You don't want to deal with the gossip of what is happening to everybody. No. No. You decided you wanted to be the rebel. And the rebel is Uranus. You lit a fire up your own ass and said, F this. I'm out. To discover your new identity in your technology of your innovation. That's Aquarius at the top. Aquarius. And I'm seeing 2 H's. Healing hands. Heal yourself. Don't be jerking yourself off. Come on, y'all. This is why you get together with people. This is why you create unions and not fuck buddies. Because having sex with someone that you don't care about is meaningless. But having sex with someone that you love, it's called a Kundalini rising. And there ain't nothing like it. That's the power of your love. It's the power of your heart that will stop any crazy one from coming at you. This is the archangel message. Restrict yourself from doing this old way of doing things and create a discipline for yourself. Now is the time to embrace change. These are the revelations of courage, determination to create connection. We want you to connect with people, to be united in the collaborations. There is supposed to have some boundaries with certain people of limitations and delays of responsibilities. Once again, responsibilities. Saturn is the parent. But guess who's his daddy? Who's your daddy, Uranus? Who's his daddy? Uranus. You ain't us. You are a new us. Oh, a new king, you are amazing. And this person just wants you to turn back around. 5121. What a glorious read. With much love and light, I'm here to present you with the reading of today to cut out these people who are conning you, being clever in it. Walk away from them. They already know they're POSs. And they ain't got nothing to give. And that's why they need you around. Because they don't see the glory in themselves. So they don't see it in others. 5151. My name is Connie. I am la Supra Cobra de este momento, de este día, from my ancestors. With much love and light. We block all forms of evil eye. And this I do decree by the royal crown that sits on me and the throne I sit on. With much love and light. Good day to you. As always, make it a good one. See you tomorrow.